Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's RL Knuckles here to give you episode 1 recap of the Challenge Total Madness. And Challenge season is finally here. It's the actual first episode. We've been teased about this season for so long. It's been annoying. Like, we've been asking, where's the next challenge? Where's the next challenge? Where's the trailer, teaser? And now, it's funny. When we got the teaser, if you saw my last video, it was like almost a month ago. I'm like, yo, where's the challenge for where's the trailer for next challenge? 2 days later, it's like, oh, it's coming, and then we say, oh, it's not gonna start until April 1st. I'm like, well, that's gonna be a while for the next season, and here we are, April 1st, and first episode aired, and I'm happy. Now, I don't mean to be the dead horse right now with this, but I mean, that we gotta enjoy this challenge now because after this season, it's gonna be a while because we're in the coronavirus season. It's still spreading around here, so I hope everyone's safe right now. Staying quarantine for everybody else. I mean, if you work, you gotta work. I mean, nothing you do about that, but everyone just be safe. And it's just we're going through some tough times right now. But enough of all the tough times. Get into the meats and potatoes of this video, and that's pretty much the recap of what I just saw just a couple minutes ago. Well, not a couple minutes ago. I was actually watching a couple of the challenges live Instagram because they always do a little bit of talking and on their Instagram talking to other people, and they always say next episode's gonna be crazy. This season's gonna be crazy. I mean, they always kind of say that, but it's like until I see it, then I'll be like, okay, that was actually crazy. So let's get down to it now. I did record a video of me talking about the cast, but I just didn't like how the video was. There was just so many hiccups on my part and a lot of stopping through the video. So like, that's why I just cut it. Just play. Let me just get to the first episode. And, here we are. So, first episode, we just see. Now, if you saw the 5-minute preview, you already know what was coming. But that preview wasn't all that great, honestly. It was just everybody walking through the woods. Like, if you literally look at her like in a battleground right there, it pretty much set the tone of this season. And originally, they said it was supposed to be called the Challenge Apocalypse. And what I've noticed is that the War Awards 2, I think it was originally called Bloody Hell. That sounded better than War Awards 2, because it's like, it wasn't really War Awards. It's the U.S. against the British. I mean, yeah, country against country, but I mean, in the War Awards 1, it was everyone from different parts of the world. Whereas War Awards 2 is mainly U.S., Brits, and D from Australia, and Turbo I forgot where he's from, Turkey, or I forgot. So don't kill me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it wasn't all that many worldwide. Whereas in this one was supposed to be called Apocalypse. Honestly, that sounds a lot better than Total Madness. I'm not gonna front these past 2 seasons with the names. I just have not been liking it. So you get kind of, it was like I said, the tanks seeing that was just pretty much setting the tone for the whole challenge. And everyone was all in black. I did like the black that they had, so it looked pretty dope to me. Which I pretty much assumed that it was going to be a single competition, which it is. And TJ did say at times you're going to be teamed up with somebody, you paired up, playing in teams. And that's definitely going to happen. But I just hope that in the final it's just me relying on myself. Don't have to rely on another person. Like, yes, that's what I hate about single finals, because they always tend to do it, and I think it's just a bunch of crap, in my humble opinion. But anyways, yeah, so let's go on with it. We just see our challenges, see a lot of familiar faces. We see Johnny Bananas, who I actually didn't see that coming. Bear's back. Corey and Nelson are back after a few seasons gone. And I just finished watching their Instagram live, and they said they were mad at each other for 2 months, but then, they made up and now they're boys. I'm happy to say that, I do like Corey and Nelson together. Like, I think those guys are too pretty cool. Can they be a little cocky sometimes? Yeah, but I mean, who isn't cocky in the challenge? So yeah, those guys are back. CT, Champ, CT, Jordan, D, Rogan, they're all back. Tori's back. Jenny. I mean, I'm not gonna go through everybody in this, because I mean that might take too long. But if you see in the episode, who's there. Happy to see people back. Me, maybe you might not be happy to see others, but then we have the rookies. I mean, like I said, the only rookie that I know is Jay, and from X on the Beach. But not from X on the Beach, but what's funny is that a buddy of mine that man a long time ago in Mexico. I still talk to him. He lives in California, and he's friends with Jay. And he was saying to me, "Oh, definitely watch X on the Beach. My friend Jay is gonna be on there." Yeah, yeah. I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I mean, I was already gonna watch X on the Beach too anyway. But Jay was a very funny guy, very likable too. Like, I see when you see this guy, I don't see how you can how you can hate the guy. So basically we just see everyone come together, and TJ said this is gonna be the most dangerous challenge we ever done. Now I've seen a couple of things in the trailer, and it looks pretty dangerous. And he also said this is gonna be the toughest challenge ever. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not hard, but like he always says that. Like, I love TJ, but like if we can count, now granted, the challenge is hard. Like I'm not capable of doing a challenge. Hell no. But like he always says it's the hardest one. I mean, I don't know if he tries to scare people or he really does mean it. Because I think we've seen some hard challenges and seasons, and I think there's been a lot. There's been a lot tougher ones. I mean, I can't think of how top of my head. What was? I mean, the island looked like it was pretty tough because they were literally trapped on an island. And, get certain supplies of food. So that was pretty challenging. That seemed like Survivor type of stuff. So yeah. So anyways, we have everyone together on the first episode, and actually everyone's together. It's the first episode. No one's going home yet. So right to the part right at the beginning. I think this is what they did in World War II. Like they got straight to the today's challenge, and today's challenge was Battle Lines. And this one was basically a guy group and a girls group. So everyone starts at start the line, and they have to pull in these medical supplies. And after they do that, they have to solve a puzzle and solve a math equation. So already we're going through like physical and math, which honestly they kind of did in the first World Awards. They had a bit of a physical and they had to finish a puzzle towards the end. But as they're pulling in their medical supplies, you have TJ going through a tank and destroying their the medical supplies. And if he destroys it, you're out. And at the start, I mean, you kind of saw a little bit of a wow. So basically, the first people to get eliminated were Jordan and Wes. You're like, wow, those two already? Like, well, and Asaf, the rookie, thing for Celebrity Big Brother, he's a dancer too. Now this dude, this episode was pretty much all about him. He's already saying, "Oh, these guys not seeing anything like me," and I'm like, "Okay, I mean, you're talking right now, but let's see what you can do." So he was already out in the first round. Jay was out, and Swaggy, I know CP. I really have no idea, but he wasn't looking so good. And actually, I forgot the one rookie's name. Like, oh man, dang it, I'm messing up right now, but. But here's what kind of surprised me in this first challenge, and it was sorry, I'm like typing in the challenge on my phone to remember the guy's name. It was Josh. Like Josh was like in the lead. Like I'm like, wow, okay, Josh. Like I think people are like not really sold on Josh yet. I think they have this picture of him being, oh, he's just the big emotional guy, but he showed something today. But not only that, I don't want to take any respect from like just credit, but like Rogan showed a little bit something too, because Rogan, I think people still kind of question like what can this guy do. I mean, yeah, he's a challenge champion, but has he really earned his strike? Because like. He pretty much hide behind Josh and CT last season. Like he was pretty much playing a scary game. I mean, let's be real. No one wants to go into elimination, but you guys, you gotta do. But like Rogan showed me something. CT obviously the big dad bod. He's still showing it, but the surprise is they're not really surprised because they don't really know what this guy can do. It's Fest. I think Aaron was talking about how Fessy, this guy looks like the real deal. He was going to play, Major League Football, but he had injury in college, and that sucks. You hate to see that. And football is a tough sport, man. Sometimes you just got to be lucky and not get hurt, because there can be that one injury that can just change their whole entire life aside from playing in the NFL. But I'm sure Fetch is doing good now. I mean, he said, and it happens for a reason. This guy, he showed something. Like he was, I don't know if he was the second place or third place, but the last three guys were Rogan, CT, and Fessy, and Rogan won. And Rogan won the first challenge, and that's surprising, man. Like he's I'm not, yeah, it's surprising because I still want to see what this guy can do. Like, what can he do when he's not hiding behind somebody? You know what I mean? Like, he's his own man. He's not on a team. He's playing for himself. Like, and this is what I kind of respect about Rogan, D, CT, and Jordan. And not just those guys, but like people that win a challenge and they come back the next season because they're hungry for more. I feel as though sometimes I wonder, like, yo, why are they coming back? You already won a challenge. I mean, you got a lot of money, but it's like, you know what? We're hungry for more. I mean, you always want more and more and more money. Like I also think that they love to throw up the challenge because I think when you do it, when you win one, you want another one. It's like contagious, pretty much. It's like it's like an athlete, football player. You win a Super Bowl, you win another one. Basketball, you win NBA champ, you win another one. That it comes down to those type of things. So yeah, Rogan impressed me on that. Now for the girls, I'm not gonna lie, the girls that I did not expect to do well. Well, the first part was Nani, Melissa, Big T, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised Kayla was out in the first round a little bit. Like, kind of really surprised me. I thought, no, the first challenge doesn't. That's because you win one doesn't really mean much. I mean, we see people do bad in the first challenge and they do great. People win the first challenge and they start doing terrible. So like, it's not really too much of a big deal. So yeah, but really the two girls you really think about it, they're neck and neck. We're pretty much D and Jenny. Now Jenny's another girl. I think she wants to prove herself because after that elimination against Tori, she got embarrassed. Like I feel as though when you get embarrassed on a challenge, you kind of learn from it, from your mistakes, and you come back better. So I feel as though Jenny is going to come back as a strong competitor. And I didn't talk about this. Maddie's also back, and she looked good in her first rookie season, but when she got to the final, she was just gassed. So I feel as though she probably maybe improved during the offseason to get better, to be more prepared for the final. So, like I said, when you learn from your mistakes, you learn from embarrassment. Honestly, I like Mary, she kind of got embarrassed in that final. So yeah, so Rogan and Jenny won. Now tonight is a male elimination. So now I think with the whole virus thing now, each week it's going to be a men's elimination, women's elimination. I think it's kind of try to dwell the season a little bit longer because they could, add a few things to make more episodes. Just because I feel so they want this season to possibly last long until when it's over. Possibly the next challenge won't be far from Aaron, like Aaron on TV. But like I said, with the whole virus thing going on, it really depends. So I don't want to get into all that whole speculation and stuff like that. So yeah, so now today, like I said, was a guys elimination, but those who form the tribunal, they have to pick someone else to finalize the tribunal, and they picked Corey because they didn't know what side it was on. You see, coming in this challenge, like you didn't even know who the alliances were really. Now, the one alliance that you could definitely guess was, and they pretty much showed it, was Nani, Jenna, and Kayla. That was it. Now, granted, I don't know what goes in her life, but we definitely see Jenna was like best friends with Kayla, and when it seasons together, you see Jenna being best friends with Nani when they're together. So now they're all there together. So basically, you really see Jenna being friends with them. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know what these guys do outside their lives, but you didn't really see much of Kayla or Nani. Actually, you kind of did see them on Instagram together, but like I said, just because you don't see them on Instagram a whole lot doesn't mean they're not friends. So I'm not trying to like come at their friendship or anything like that. But yeah, that was going to be an alliance day one. I thought maybe Tori would be in that too. A little bit, granted, she's not as close to them as those girls are, but like, of how the challenge was lasting, you would think that, Tori might be in that alliance with them too. So, yeah, basically, They picked Corey to be in that tribunal. Now, everyone else that didn't win that challenge, they're obviously the losers, and they have to have a nomination, and they'll pick that one person to go straight into elimination, and then once that's over, you have the tribunal. They pick their three people who they want to interrogate, and then that's in that one person into elimination. So I mean, we've seen stuff like this before. Like I said, you have the one person that's going indefinitely by the cast, and then you have the tribunal pegging your opponent right there. So yeah, losers. Like so, I like written down I pretty much like written down my notes to make sure I remember certain things. So that's basically TJ's telling them all this stuff. They're not inside the house yet. They get into the house, and there's basically like no windows. They're like trapped in a madhouse right now. I think it's different. It's different from what you see in past houses. Now, granted, the gym section looks great, looks fantastic, but like other than that, it's not like the beautiful house you've seen in past seasons. It's kind of like stuck in like a war zone, pretty much. And like, they thought it looked pretty scary. You see the bathrooms don't look good. Like I feel as though this challenge is also testing their mentality. Like see how can you handle this house? Like I said, it's almost like the island. How they're sharing on the island days if we get food or whatever like that. So if you can handle it mentally, it's not gonna look good. So yeah. So as we're seeing in the house, we start seeing people trying to form alliances. Like I said, Ashley could already see what's going on with Nani, Kayla, and Jenna. So she's kind of forming an alliance too because she has to have no friends. Like Dee wasn't really with her alliance. Last season she was with Cam, Cara, Kaylee, Ninja. So basically, like her alliances, the majority of her alliance from last season are not there. I mean, Dee was kind of in her alliance, kind of sorta. I mean, I don't think Cara and Dee were that close, but like Dee was pretty much associated with Ninja, and Ninja was associated with Cara's group, so they were kind of like. So Ashley and like Dee were kind of partners, were kind of in the same alliance by default, but in this one, you don't really see that. And now we see Big T and Ashley talking, and it actually like I'm trying to get the numbers, and she's smart, like she's gotta get the numbers. Like honestly, in this season, I don't know who Ashley is going to align with right there. So yeah, so she's playing it smart right there. So then here we go with Nani talking to another guy. Like, but basically, these are like it's Kyle, Corey, and Nani are pretty much like your hookup champions right there. Now, great, you hook up with some people, you get some numbers on your side, and you already know Nani. I mean, I like Nani, but now it's almost to the point right now where it's like. We see her more as like I think that's the one thing with Corey too. Corey was kind of seen more as like the hook, like flirting with all the other girls instead of being like being compared. I think Corey's a good comparator. He's just not good at puzzles. Whereas Nani, it's like I don't see many highlights of her. Like she has like I forgot this guy's name on YouTube, but he is a great challenge. He is a very great challenge YouTuber. I forgot when I subscribed to him, but like you guys need to like watch this guy's videos because he is very very good and he knows his stuff. I mean, yeah, there's AfterBuzz. I like AfterBuzz too, but like this guy, he has like a history of certain challengers and whatnot. So yeah, Angel Cake Entertainment. If you love the challenge, subscribe to Angel Cake Entertainment. That guy is really, really good. Like, I don't want to say anything. I mean, I might be saying some big things, but, like, I think he's on the rise. Like, I think he's going to be on the rise to be, like, perhaps one of the best challenge YouTubers, honestly. Like, I know I'm saying a lot because you do have AfterBuzz TV, but, like, Angel Cake, that's all him alone. So, he's trending upwards, man. So, like I said, subscribe to that guy if you want some challenge news. But, so, yeah, Nani's flirting with what's Asa or whatever Asif or whatever his name. I'm sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. I feel rude if I pronounce names wrong, but I think it's Asif. I think Asif. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. But thinking, how can you correct me when there's going to be no comments on this video? Because I know a lot of people like to spoil things on the challenge, so that's not going to happen. So yeah, I mean, Nani's like per highs now, it's like hooking up with a new guy. Like, I mean, well, then again, World Awards 2, she didn't really have anybody in that season. But I mean, when she came back World Awards 1, she was with Hunter. Now this one, she is with Asa. I mean, yeah, but Asa, hey, Asa, I mean, that's good for him. But he is he seems like too much of a nice guy. And Kyle's like, yo, this challenge is not for him. And he's like already fallen in love with Nani and stuff like that. This guy, this is the part where I'm like, what? Where I'm like, what's up with this guy? The guy said, I'll give Nani my bank account number. And I'm sitting there like, wait, what? Now, I don't know if that's how they do it where he's from. But I mean, bro, like, you're very, be like, mentally, like, no, like, you're just, no, you're playing with your heart. Like, people need to realize you're trying to win some money. I mean, yeah, it's good to have your hookups and stuff like that. Yeah, but like, don't choose your heart over your head. Like, no, like, you trying to win some money, man. Like, granted, that gets you numbers right there, and we're gonna discuss that pretty soon. So yeah, they already start hooking up and whatnot. And it's like, ah, man, no. And previous before that, we also see, we also see Jordan talking about West and Banana, saying, yo, these guys always are at each other's throat, which is why they always go home early. But the flip side to that, and I think people said, yo, this has to happen. Like, am I surprised this happened? A little yes, a little bit no. But it was like, it had to happen. We see Johnny Bananas, they're in their confession room or whatever. I don't want to say confession room, but like anytime when they're talking to somebody one-on-one, they always say yada yada. We see them saying negative things about each other, but they're like, you know what? We have to come together, because you look at Water Worlds 1 and 2, they came at each other so early. Like, well, basically Water Worlds 1, West sent Bananas home early. But West still made it to a final, though, so yeah. But in Water Worlds 2, they came at each other so early, they not say came at each other, well, so they still went at each other's throats, both of them went home early. So now they're like, yo, we have to work together to take control over this house and to show the people, hey, we're still the best at this game, that we're gonna make it to a final. So it's been a long time coming. I want this alliance so bad. And here's the thing, they can't show it off. Actually, I think I'm probably talking about this way too early. I think. Oh, I didn't even write that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fudge. I didn't write that. Okay. So this base. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this Johnny Bananas thing happened after the nominations. So nominations come through. Well, right before nominations, we had Jay talking to Fessy, Swaggy, and Bailey, saying Asa wasn't there, but he's like, hey, it's 4 guy rookies. They're gonna say us anyway. Yada yada yada. I can't remember what else he said in that, but he kind of like was saying, it kind of like he was trying to say, oh, I want to have your guys back as rookies and yada yada yada. So we get into nominations. A lot of people were saying J. Then went to ASAP. And then Bailey came at Jay. I forgot what happened. Like, she was saying, oh, are you coming at my man, coming at Swaggy? Now, here's the thing. For Swaggy to have his girl, the fandom like that, that's awesome. Like, that is dope. At the same time, then, like, can Swaggy speak for himself, too? Like, I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, hey, hey, let you do your thing. I mean, I got no problem with that. But also, I feel as though that kind of maybe create like a target on him, because if you send Swaggy home, Bailey's gonna have nobody. Or maybe if you send Bailey home early, Swaggy's gonna have no one. And so Swaggy and Bailey, they are engaged right now. So congrats to them. But they're already kind of showing how they're like ride or die right there. So you might have to take that out the game to help you succeed. And she showed some ride or die shit right there. The fair man, which I got a problem with that. But I feel as though Jay's just Swaggy just spoke up too about it. So, but you saw how Nani's friends, Chana and Kayla, pretty much voted for Jay, and but the majority of votes came to Asa, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll pick West," and that's the whole. I was like, "Oh," and it's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Dang, are you trying to prove like, okay, Asa? I mean, that's cool and all, but he's not going in. Like, he's not going in. He went out like a tough guy and all type of stuff. All of a sudden, like he was just being, he showed a nice guy act, but maybe in front of Nani, maybe he wanted to, be like, yeah, tough guys, tough guys shit. You know what I mean, like that. So I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was unnecessary, and that was when you saw Johnny Bananas and Wes hugging, and Corey was like, "What's going on right here? I think they're working together." And then that's when the thing with Bananas and Wes are coming together. Like I think after that Maury show when they were on, it's like you can see. I think possibly outside the show, these guys could possibly be friends. Like it's good entertainment seeing these guys go at each other, but I mean, like I think deep down they outside the game they probably do like each other and respect one another, and they could possibly be friends. Like, granted, in the challenge, that's completely different. They can't stand each other in the challenge. But outside the challenge, I feel that they can be good friends. So after the nominations, then we have the tribunal, and they pick Kyle, Jay, and Wes. I think they didn't call it Swaggy because what Bailey did. They didn't want to target from Bailey, but it's like you're gonna be scared of a rookie. Like I don't know. And Wes, if you trust them or not. So they each have their own reasons. So pretty much Kyle was chosen because of Rogan. Rogan and Kyle don't like each other. You know what I mean? But here was the best thing about the tribunal. Jay came prepared. He was like, "Hey, I know I'm a prospect. I know we're just going, but would you want me to go up against somebody that you don't like? So help get that person out the game because." Why you want to do a rookie against a rookie? So why not try to get one of your vendettas out of there? Like Jay came to play. Like Nelson was on Instagram Live with, I think it was Fessy, but he was like, "Yo, Jay did his homework. He did his homework coming to the challenges. He was pretty much the best person in the tribunal. He actually spoke some truth to that. Wes and Kyle, not really the best thing. They didn't really talk about anything that great. So yeah, so." After the tribunal, we get to the elimination. That's called Purgatory, which fit a name for that. And it looks intimidating, looks awesome, the sand. So it's pretty cool thing. So now we have the tribunal, and they voted for Jay. That was Kyle. Pretty much everyone was like, "Hey, I picked Jay. So hopefully you have my back." Which I think Rogan deep down probably knows that he's Kyle's line. He's not going to have his back. So, yeah, so it's going to be Jay against A7. The two long-haired twos. And they said they're already vibing already. But, it's going to be rookie against rookie. And I think people were underestimating Jay because he's not the fittest guy. But he does work. I mean, Clips, he was on Survivor. Like, Survivor is like some... I mean, I know it's not the challenge, but, like, that is a very mentally tough game. Like, I would not be able to do that stuff either. So Jay had potential to show what he can do. Now it's called Airstrike. So they're pretty much hanging off these wow, I'm pretty much oblivious to like what they're hanging on to these bars. Almost like a jungle gym pretty much. Hanging on to these bars, and they have to not knock each other down, but try to kick. There's a glassing between them, so they kicked the glassing towards their opponent. To get their arms off the bar. So for Jay to be rock climbing, he had an advantage, which what Asa was doing wrong was he kept on trying to attack the glassing, attack Jay, but he was using so much energy. But Jay was just chilling. Pretty much Jay pretty much had this in the bag, honestly. He was smart. Everyone was all saying, "Yo, A7 is doing it wrong." Now, he learned in the second round, but granted, it was 2 out of 3 rounds. But Jay won both rounds. It was nothing. It was nothing for him. A7 just I don't know, man. A7 just. I mean, we might see him in the next season, but I don't know. This thing was made for him, man. He I mean, I don't mind nice people, but it's like you gotta have you need to have like an evil heart when it comes to these challenges. He just seemed like too much of a nice guy. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see. He says he'll be back, but we'll see. Now, this is part of the episode which I think people were looking forward to, and now let's see. T said he is done with people skating by the final, skating by seasons. He says in order to make it to the final, you have to win an elimination. Now he said, you get now. There's things on how to get a daggers. You get a skull. Daggers are for champions. Skulls are for guys that win eliminations. Now Jay is a red skull. Now red skulls means you can go to the final. Now just because you win an elimination doesn't mean you're pretty much going. You're take it to your final. You can still be sent in and still get sent home. It's just that the question is, when are you going to send the person elimination? When is the time right? Now, I mean, obviously it is. I mean, some people are going to be like, okay, we send this person in, I can easily take him out, but then it might be elimination where you're like, oh god, what did I do? Like, you're playing a risk. Now, I kind of like it and I kind of don't, but like, if you want that $1,000,000, you got to earn it. Like, you gotta dig, you gotta claw, dig, you gotta dig, claw, you gotta battle it out to get that money. And like I said, I don't mind that. You know what I mean? Like, people can't play a scare game. Now at the same time, it's like, suppose if I keep winning challenges after challenges after challenges, you know what I mean? So like, does that mean I can't make it to a final? Like, I don't know. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. Like, I'm more on the like 80% side I like it, and 20%, if I keep winning challenges, like, how does that work? So yeah, it just comes down to like, when do you want to send a person to elimination? Like when it's the right time. Like, do you think you can beat this person? But you might, like I said, you might turn like around and bite you in the ass. You're like, oh god, it's an elimination. I can't win. So yeah, but I mean, we got a bit of a taste of what's going on. I like the fact that we had a challenge and elimination. Like, that was, I mean, they're on the right track because I think it was Vendettas and War in Final Record where we didn't get we get one episode get a challenge. We don't get elimination until like the next episode, which I didn't like. That it was like challenge one episode, elimination one, challenge elimination. I didn't like that. So in War Awards 1, that's when it came back to challenge elimination. War Awards 2 did that, and I think we're gonna get that in Total Madness. But very good first episode. Nothing too crazy. There wasn't a whole lot of drama just yet. But Corey was saying on his Instagram Live, I think he was talking to himself at the time, it's like there's more competition and less drama. And I don't mind that, you know what I mean? Like, granted, is drama nice? Yeah, but like, I want to see more competition and less drama. So like I said, first episode, we're only get to the start of this, guys. It's just the start. Like, more greatness is gonna happen, and I can't wait. Listen, I'm just happy that challenge season is finally here, and I'm very, very excited. Now, I would like to say, what do you guys think about this episode? But like, as much as I hate to do this, I just gotta delete comments or comments to say. Well, now granted, a lot of people might not even watch this video for all I know. So I could say, what, no one's gonna watch. I'll still leave my comments open, but I don't want to take that chance because there's always gonna be that one person that's gonna spoil it. Now, granted, for all I know, me saying that probably would have someone just write down. There might be like minor numbers, but like, hey, since he's talking about, oh, I don't want any spoilers, I'll probably still do it anyway. But just rather play safe than sorry, honestly. But yeah, I mean, and any of my friends that watch this video, just text me, email me, be like, oh, I really enjoyed your video. Like, let me know what your thoughts on this. And, I would like to talk. I would like to have a friend to talk to about this stuff because it's kind of like it's fun to talk about. Don't get me wrong, but it's like even more fun to talk to an actual person. Maybe I should call someone too. But anyways, that's the recap of the first episode, and it's more to come. Now, granted, I don't know if it's gonna be. I guess it's gonna be like an hour and a half because I think that's what War Awards 2 was, an hour and a half. But hey, I got no problem with that. So yeah, like I said, Jay's back in the house. TJ gets the message, so game changer right there, complete game changer. And we saw the actual what's to come in the season, and we didn't see a whole lot, and I think that's a good part because always feel as though these trailers it spoils a lot of things, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, I just feel as though we should get one trailer and the mid-season trailer. Yeah, I guess you can have that, but like I said, in my opinion, the less trailers, the better. So, anyways, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.